everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Hermione and I like to do like DIY projects and home decor type stuff. On this channel I've been renovating my house, but today I actually want to share with you the start of a new project that I'm working on, not in my house, which is very exciting. So this video is a little bit of an introduction and a before tour of my grandmother's flat in London, because she's very kindly letting me make it over and I'm gonna film it all and share it with you on YouTube. I haven't got a name for this project yet, so for the time being I'm just gonna refer to it as the London Flat Reno. I might have a better name for it at some point. If I can't think of one, maybe you might help me out, but that's what I'm gonna call it right now. So my nan, aka my grandmother, I call her Nan, she lives near me, but she rents a small one-bedroom flat on the outskirts of London from my uncle, and she does that so that she can spend time with her family as much as possible, because most of her grandchildren live up there, aside from her favourite, of course. I'm gonna get murdered for saying that. I take it back, let's start from the top. Most of her grandchildren,
who are all loved equally,
and a lot of her family live up there. My aunts and uncles and my mum live in London, and it's just a place for her to escape. So she's been renting it recently, and to be honest, it's kind of been a little bit of an empty box of a space. It's all very crisp, brilliant white, and all of the furniture that she has in there has been handed down from other relatives because she kind of had to furnish it very quickly and throw lots of stuff in there. We've brought stuff up from home and it's just a bit mix and match, and every time she goes up there she said that it doesn't really feel like home and she just wants to make it a bit more homely, which is where I come in. I thought this would be a really fun project to do because a lot of you guys love my nan. It makes me so happy when I read comments about how much people like my nan on my channel. I think she should have her own channel, to be honest. She's great. But I thought it'd be a really fun way to share this project with you and to create a space that makes her feel really at home, and also a place that I like to be in because I use this flat as my hangout spot in London when my friends and I want to go to K-pop concerts and just have a weekend away. So to be honest, I'm in it more than she is, but I still want to make it really homey for her. So I guess I should show you what the flat looks like now as it stands, and then tell you a little bit more about what my plans are. So this is how it currently looks.
Okay, so let's first jump into the living room. This is going to be a very quick once over of the space, so you just get an idea for it. But this is what we're working with. A very bold statement of a couch that we're gonna make work, and then some mix and match odds and ends of furniture, and just not really a very cohesive space that feels like a home going on here. One thing I do want to mention is that the lighting was very bad this day, so I do apologize. But moving swiftly on, let's go to the bathroom. Now this is what the bathroom's looking like. It's kind of old-fashioned, needs a good pick-me-up. Since filming this video though, and since starting the project, I've been told that the bathroom and the kitchen might end up being ripped out. So with the kitchen and the bathroom, what we're gonna do is just give it a surface level facelift and just try and implement some really good organizational structure for the time being, and then if it does get ripped out, I can hopefully show you what it looks like a bit later. But these tiles need some work, and a lot of what's going on here is it just needs a good clean and a refresh. And then the same thing goes with the kitchen, which is a very interesting space. So this is what it looks like. The whole kitchen cabinet situation is quite cheap and dated, a little bit old, and there's just a lot going on these open shelves and just a lot of stuff and junk building up in this kitchen. So I want to tackle that, and I also want to do something about these tiles at the back. I'm sure there's a story behind them. I will fill you in on that when I find out. But yeah, something needs to go on here. And to be honest, I think a good lick of paint and a few stick tiles will make a big difference. And now the bedroom. Now I did do some rental hacks in here last year if you've seen that video. I've taken them all down for the sake of this video and we're gonna start fresh. I've got some big plans for this bedroom, but as you can see, it's just very plain. There are 2 beds in here, which is something I can't work around, so I'm just gonna have to make it work. And I just want to make it feel a lot more homey and a lot less like 2 beds and a couple of IKEA dressers, basically. I'm looking forward to doing something about the cream colored door and trim work, which runs through the whole flat, which is brilliant. But there's a really cool brick wall in here, so there's a lot of things that can be done. And last but not least, we have the hallway. Now here, I think we just need some more organizational systems. There's some really nice flooring running through here. I don't think this goes through the whole flat, sadly, but it's really interesting and I think we can just freshen up the space a little bit. So if you think I should do the hallway as well, please let me know. It's just kind of a case of maybe just making sure it's not covered in junk. And it's got some good storage. Definitely need to get rid of that cream color trim work again. But as you can see, we've got a really interesting mirror and a nice radiator cover in here as well. So there's a good starting point.
So that's the flat. As you can see, it's very mix and match. I'm not a fan of the green cushions. What's going on in the kitchen with that plank of wood added to the countertop? I don't really know. The tiles are interesting, to say the least. I have definitely got my work cut out for me. And with this project, because it is a rental, I can't rip out the kitchen, rip out the bathroom, change the flooring, etc. I have to stick to some very basic ideas to fix this place up as much as possible. And that has me feeling 2 kind of ways. One thing is it's quite good because I can show you loads of rental friendly hacks that you can do in your own space if you rent. But on the other hand, I know it's never gonna be an absolute perfect space. That piece of wood on the countertop, have I told you about the piece of wood on the countertop? I have quite a lot of flexibility in this project. Like I said, it's my uncle's flat and he's letting me have full reign. So thank you, Uncle Will. I can basically do whatever I want, which I know is a bit more flexible than some people renting a space. I have tried to bear in mind to keep most of these projects as realistic as possible, things that you can put back how they were when you leave if you're going to try any of these things in your own rental space. But if you do, please get permission from your landlord first, please. So a lot of this project is going to be painting and just making things look as best as I possibly can, which in a way is more of a challenge than if it was a perfect room that I could just make over in a really cool way. But I kind of like that, so we like a challenge on this channel. In terms of the styling and how the rooms are gonna look at the end, I obviously want to respect my nan's personal taste and make it fit her personality as much as I can, while still respecting the building because it's kind of modern but with a couple of older features, so I want to reflect that really well. It's not gonna be that perfect, crisp, white, beautiful, Pinteresty aesthetic because it's not really what my nan seems to like, and I really want to make this space work for her. So if that's more of your type of style, you might not see it reflected in the videos, but hopefully you can enjoy the process anyway and see the challenge of me trying to incorporate a lot more colour for once. In terms of timeline, I really wanted to release these videos like one after the other every single week. And then I realized how much of a colossal project this was. It's quite a lot of work for one person. So I've started the projects, they're underway, and I will be releasing the videos every few weeks or so. In between, I'll have other videos relating to the flat, like DIYs and thrift hauls, and then other things revolving around maybe my house or other stuff in between. So that's what's going on my channel over the next few weeks, and I would really love to get like maybe a bigger team of people on board in the future if I do more of these projects, maybe for other people. Who knows? That's the goal. So yeah, that's what's going on. I feel really weird saying about it because I've been planning it for so long and haven't told anyone officially, but now it's happening. So like I said, if you haven't done so already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and if you want, you can turn on that little bell notification thing if you want to be notified of when the videos come out and all of the other things I'm putting up in the meantime. Please do. And as always, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.